Michael, Shawn, and the Takeover Legends, where the truth hurts, but also makes you laugh.
Baby, tap in. Tap in.
Don't never stop if you want to be on top. Yeah.
Low waist, fat, baby, tap in.
Oh, I'm going to tap in for sure.
Tap in.
Tap in. Michael, Shawn, and the Takeover Legends, good morning. It is Monday morning. We're blessed to see another day. Everybody rocking with us. We appreciate your support. It's Monday, man. Mondays is tough. Psychologically, Mondays are just tough. Like Monday, even though we blessed to wake up, but damn, it's tough. I was waiting to see who was gonna tap out today. Let me see who's gonna tap out. I was waiting. I ain't gonna lie. I was waiting. All I needed was a suggestion. That's all I needed. Just suggest going back to sleep, and I would have been like,
we
tap,
need a 3 day.
tap out.
Let's do this Tuesday. Let's get back together on Tuesday.
I give Sexy Mo credit, even though she's in St. Louis. She was honest. She was like, I'll be able to do an hour, but today, I can't. I'm hungover. I said, okay, all right. What up, J. Marie?
She was honest. Mo said,
Mo was honest. She was like, I was drinking with a bunch of guys last night, and it ain't turned out well. And I said, okay.
Yeah, she looks pretty though.
Yeah. She had a little outfit on, doing a damn thing over there in the loo. I almost got a job in the loo, but I wasn't moving to St. Louis. Anyway, Jay Black, how was your night? I got something.
There's Mo right there. That was Mo right there.
Yeah, there go Mo right there. That was pre-party.
Why she got her breasts all out though? See, sometimes
she get over.
She got a fiance. She got a fiance. I don't know. I think that's a little bit much when you're in a relationship. But hey, I digress. I think that's
honestly,
he's probably there with her.
Oh, come on, J. Marie.
I don't think there's anything she could wear that's gonna be able to. Bo got a lot up top. She gonna be a turtleneck.
But I get the look. The look is dope.
She looks good. I don't think that's
she looks good.
Yeah, I don't think that's too much.
Hey, Kathy.
Good morning, everybody. Y'all late. No, for real.
No, 7:30 ain't late.
No, we late.
8 is like late. Like when you 8, like an hour. When you're an hour late for work or an hour late for a meeting, that's late. 30 minutes, you know.
It was really 33 minutes, but
see, you got to round up or down. You can't be in the. Whose side are you on?
You're gonna be 25 minutes late.
Yeah.
Good morning, Afro Queen. How was your night, Shawnee?
Oh, well, today is the first day of school, so you can imagine what my night was.
Oh, it's back.
Damn, back to school.
Yeah, Texas starts.
It ain't even Virgo season yet. How are we back in school? Are you still in Leo season?
Oh, it's some schools that started like last week. Some schools started at the beginning of August. And it's my oldest. She told me, she said, this is my last day of junior high. And I'm like, oh my God.
Last day.
Last day of junior high. Yeah.
Yeah. That's nice.
Yep.
Yeah, I never could adjust for kids because it'd be too damn hot to be in school. It'd be too hot. Yeah, I thought I missed the show. So did I, J. Marie. I thought I missed the show today.
Now here come Tam, the manager. Latest late. Now she want to document people. Now she want to be writing people up. All right.
What'd you do last night, Jack?
I misplaced my wallet all weekend. I was looking for my wallet. Thank God. That's the worst feeling when you. I start
that or a cell phone.
No, wallet is worse because the phone is you can easily tap back into a phone and get a new one, and everything's in the cloud. Your wallet, I'm thinking like, did I have my social in there, my social security card?
Oh man, I used to have.
I started thinking of all that stuff and said, well, wait, to get another social, you gotta have a birth certificate. I laminated my birth certificate. That ain't good no more. I gotta get a new birth certificate. Why did I laminate it? And then all these thoughts start going through your head, and I said, this is a wrap.
You shouldn't keep your social in your wallet anyway.
Yeah, I used to do that too, and I was like, yeah, this is crazy. I got
you need to get you a little folder that you can put your passport, your birth certificate, your official birth certificate, the other birth certificate. You put all that stuff in one folder.
Yeah. So I'm calling around the Walmart. Like, let me just make sure I went in that Walmart because I knew but I had it after Walmart. But you still get nervous. You said, let me just call anyway. But yeah. And then
did you find it?
God found it.
Okay, God
because
found
it doesn't
it.
make any sense how it was in the middle of the floor. Like,
Oh wow.
like it's one like when
Mm.
yeah, it was one of them scenarios. Like it was God. Nothing.
He
No
said,
other
"God."
explanation.
That means his wife found it.
Yeah, she did. But we looked and searched.
You found
How
it.
was in the
Yeah.
middle of the bedroom, like in the middle of the floor, out of nowhere? When we
Mhm.
searched up and down, like
Mhm.
no. I called my
Yeah.
mom and she started praying. And
You
next
called
minute
your
I know,
mama.
yeah,
Dang.
it was bad. Because who wants to misplace their wallet and got to replace every credit card? Your driver's license. And I started thinking, oh, well, my license expired on my birthday anyway in a couple weeks, so I got to get a new license regardless. So now I'm starting to justify, what I
The losing, the misplacing of the
yeah,
wallet. I'll be
Wow.
all right.
yeah,
I'll be all right.
I had to get a new license anyway. And it was real ID is out. I might as well just go to get the real ID now because now the license is played out. You got to do real ID. But either way, it was found.
That's hilarious.
All that was over with, and then that was it. And then my son had some birthday parties he had to go to this weekend. You know how
Birthday
they go.
parties. Oh, he's
Yeah.
just
I know y'all were busy.
No,
socially.
Lady Q was busy. I had to do the lawn, and I had to be the lawn care, so I got to be home. But yeah, that was it. That was it. Yeah.
I did
Shout
do
out.
something else that I haven't done in a while. I caught up on some TV. I caught up on P Valley.
Good.
Well, I'm still trying to
Oh.
catch up on it, but yeah,
Out
P
that
Valley.
shit.
She said, I hadn't done it in a little while. I was like, what did you do last night? Oh,
Hey.
TV. All
She
right.
got her
See,
hair
hey.
done and she got some. All right, Shawnee had a good weekend,
Shut up.
Yeah.
I got my hair done and I watched P Valley
Oh,
and did school shopping. Back to school
oh
shopping.
boy.
Rocking and hustling.
What you
So
do, Mike?
yesterday, I'm informed that DJ Cam is spinning someplace, right?
Okay.
Okay.
So I'm like, oh, it's a jazz festival out in the park in
Mm-hmm.
Willowboro.
Okay.
So I'm like, cool. I said, I'm gonna
Right.
stop by. I said, I'm gonna
Mhm.
stop through. And Cam was there and he's DJing in between the acts.
Cam.
I don't know who's performing. First of all, I don't know jazz artists like that to even, if you told me, I wouldn't even, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't even know. But what I didn't know is that there was going to be one person I did know that performed, which is Chrisette Michelle.
Yeah.
Nice. A friend to the room. Once
Now,
again,
I forgot the drama that happened with Chrisette Michelle,
What drama?
that she performed for Trump.
She took that money when everybody
She
told her
got the
don't do
bag.
it.
Yeah, she went and performed.
Exactly.
I ain't mad at her.
But you know how we get, like I tell people all the time, like nobody knows what financial situation that girl was in. Like they might have if somebody offered me $500,000 to perform with Trump, I'm doing 10 minutes. I'm performing.
Yeah.
You're second guessing. Good morning, Stacy. You're second guessing and really put some thought in it with your team. But go ahead. I get where you going.
No,
I'm
500,000
taking a check
right now. I'm
Y'all are
performing.
I am taking the check so I
Y'all
can say
see that.
I performed at the White House for whatever president.
Now, unfortunately,
everybody's against Trump at that point when Chrisette
Going
Michelle
on
did it.
my resume. That's where
Everybody.
it's going.
Questlove had how hit her up. Everybody was hitting her up saying,
once again,
don't do this. We're taking a stand as a unit. Don't break the pick. What is it? When you cross the line,
don't cross the line.
And we all are anti-Trump. We need all to be unified. And then you're going to go take the money. So I remember that was a big deal back then. But go ahead, Mike.
Well, she took the bag and got canceled.
Yeah, GV. They canceled it.
Yeah, they canceled her, which I thought was like so obsessed. Like we got so obsessed with Trump that we're literally canceling people's careers who may not even have voted for him.
Right. She just performed and got a check. She got the bag.
So
we didn't
that
be at the polls.
There's other bags out there. All money ain't good money, they say. But
whatever, Jay. You would have been right there for $25,000. You wouldn't even have to be $500,000.
Yeah, I said 500,000. Yeah, somebody offered me 25,000. I would have been like, all right.
Yeah, I'm there.
You get 10 minutes. So after we cancel, that's why she winds up performing at a festival in the park, right?
You gotta do what you gotta do.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
Now she gotta do to get 3,000, 5,000. Nigga, she got to do all this.
I'm by the DJ booth. I don't even remember what Chrisette Michelle looks like, right? I don't even remember. Oh yeah, Stacey Mitchell. Yeah. It was a lot of people there.
Stacey was out. Of course, Stacey. I should have
Stacey's
known.
everywhere.
Stacey's
all over.
So I see Chrisette Michelle, and I'm sitting next to Cam's sister and another girl, and she walks her manager, I guess, had to talk to Cam about something. So she's literally standing next to me, but I don't know. I forgot what she looked like.
All them times you
You weren't in a
interviewed
mirror.
her, all them times at the station. But go ahead.
But I'm in quiet public mode, and the women that I'm standing next to give her a super compliment, like, yo, we really love you, thank you. And she was like, yo, when I tell you she acted like she did not want to be there, when I tell you how abrupt it was, she was like, oh, thanks. Like that, like they really gave her, like, it's like we standing right next to each other, and she gave the whole. Now I don't know, maybe her manager's her man, and maybe you never know. They might have argued the entire ride up here, because I know she got up there and she said exactly how much time she was doing. Then she did a countdown, 5 minutes and 32 seconds left.
Like that.
What?
I mean, she acted like that when I guess she was nice to y'all on the East Coast, but when I would have her on radio in the South, that's how she acts.
I was like,
she's real dry.
Now, real dry. That's the correct. That is the correct real. She's very, but when she performs, she kills it. So I want to give her a shout out. She kills it, but I don't know what the whole thing is.
Real dry.
And I was like, wow. I was like, maybe
she's not rude like. She ain't rude like Mary J. Blige, but she's, it's like one of them things like,
right.
When they say you got Chrisette Michele today, it's like, all
right. So another guy comes up to me while I'm at the jazz festival. Now I do this all the time. I know we all do this. I make believe I know everybody. Like I make believe I know exactly who you are. I make believe until you actually say the name. And that's what I did. The guy took his glasses off, right? He had sunglasses on. He took his sunglasses like this, right? And I was really in my mind like, that ain't changed nothing. The sunglasses didn't change nothing.
I don't know who you are. It's like, hey, how you doing?
But he acted so familiar that I acted familiar. And then come to find out, it was Robbie from City High. And then I recognized, I said, oh, what up, Robbie? Like, what's going on? So he's supposed to come on the show.
Nice.
He's supposed to come on the show and chat about. For those who don't know, Robbie, he was a part of a group called City High. Ryan,
Robbie, and Claudette Ortiz.
And Claudette.
Claudette was supposed to be the next Beyonce.
Claudette was supposed to be the next Beyonce, but you can't get pregnant by Wycliffe.
What?
Ryan.
Allegedly.
Ryan. Allegedly.
She had kids with Ryan.
She has kids with Ryan
Toby. He was also in City Sister, the Whoopi Goldberg movies. Sister something. Sister Mary Clarence.
Sister Act.
Sister Act. There you go. Yeah,
he was in Sister Act. Amazing talent. Still does a lot of writing for group. Does a whole bunch of writing, and yes, Claudette Ortiz was supposed to be the next one when she did the 911 song with Wycliffe, and it was supposed to all be good.
Yeah, so, I like that song.
Sister Act, Mary.
Did the 911 song with Wycliffe. So shout to Robbie. He was at the
he came out
at the festival.
That's right. They from Willenboro, right?
Yeah,
City High. They all from Willenboro.
So everybody who was anybody who lived in Willenboro came, and then you started seeing people from my years in high school. And you don't know if you it's been such a long time since I was in high school. I don't even know if we were cool or not. Like there were some people I didn't even know if were we friends?
Yeah, what you do?
Or did we have a problem? Like I didn't even know. So I stayed to myself. But shout out to everybody who came out there. It was a dope event.
Well, I appreciate my invite. It sounded like a good time. And it wasn't too far from me. Man, I'd have went. Me and Cam.
Oh, wow.
I'd went. Where was my invite?
Where's my invite? Really, Jay?
What would
you do? That is crazy.
No, but City High, that's Robbie on top. And then obviously, and rumor. Well, no, Robbie's coming on the show.
I mean, he's open about the drinking.
The relationship. He was messing with Claudette first, and then Ryan. And
when I interviewed them, the first time I interviewed them, C Chung.
That's what the group.
Let me shout out
with both of them, maybe. But go ahead. And then
shout out to C Chung. He introduced me to City High. He said they're gonna be big, so can you interview him? So I said yeah. And also shout out to A Speedy Recovery. C Chung got hit by a car, and my friend C Chung, Jay Black knows C Chung. He was actually he was literally my very, 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 very first co-host ever, because he used to come do the show with me. But anyway, yeah, so there was a relationship. There was a weird thing going on. When I first met them, Claudette, Ryan, Claudette was with Robbie when the group first started. And then something happened because I said something ain't right. Like this, it seems like something else is going on here. Like, and later on, she wound up having kids with Ryan. So that City High was never going to be able to. That was never going to work.
And then Wyclef come into play. Rumors that she's messing with Wyclef. He's a bigger star. He can't compete with. That's
Okay, correction. Claudette is not on 911. That's Mary J. Blige.
Someone please call 911.
That's Mary J. Blige. Claudette is on the other song.
Yeah,
Two Wrongs. She's on
Two Wrongs. Yeah. With the piano, I mean the guitar. He's playing the guitar.
Yeah, he's playing the guitar.
Yeah. So my bad on that. Sorry, Mary. I replaced you. My bad.
Yeah, that's Mary on 911. Yeah.
Mary's in there gonna replace me with
Claudette.
Claudette is the epitome of I always tell. Certain women can't handle being that pretty. Like they can't because they act the way I would act if I was a pretty girl. Like I'd be holding it out. Like it would be on and popping. But she couldn't handle the superpowers. Like you gotta be like we got like one person we think Beyonce had before Jay-Z. Now obviously she had other boyfriends, but one person in the business that we thought she might have smashed, and that was Usher. We thought. Claudette, you can't smash the whole group. Like we can't.
It's gonna be successful.
You already know what that's gonna cause between those two guys. There's no way. I'm still gonna feel some type of way, even if I'm the guy who stole the girl, because I know we all on stage together and we both hit. You can't. You can't. Like you gotta low key it a little bit. And she was super talented, but
why are we on Claudette about that? What about the guys? I mean, the guy knew that she was with the other guy. He still went after it. So I mean, why are we all on Claudette? She got what she needed. So what's the problem?
I can't. I didn't create.
And what pretty got to do with it?
Right,
Thank you, Tashavi.
I can't create.
What pretty got to do with it?
Yes, I'd hold it out. Like wouldn't nobody dog. I'd be like, it would go down. Like you know what I'm saying? Just like it's a double standard. Like the dudes. It was a mess.
Yeah,
I remember. They performed at Adrenaline. I remember. Yeah, that's right. At that club, Adrenaline, they performed. Did they have more than one song? Were they a one hit wonder? They had another one, right?
They had a couple. They had Caramel was one. Yeah. What would you do?
Was the biggest joint? What would you do? Get up off.
But that was like
I think that was their first single.
That was a pop.
That was their biggest though. That was their biggest.
What would you do?
Was bigger than Caramel.
It was bigger than Caramel.
Yeah, and then Eve got on a remix of Caramel.
What would you do, Caramel?
I mean, Caramel. That was my song. 5. Well, she's 5'5". I'm
5'1"
5'1" with brown eyes, nice smile.
Yeah.
Jay Marie said they had about 3 hits. They had about 3. She said, "Good morning, Ashley. City High. How many hits?" So Robbie will be on the show. Let me see. City High. I got.
Yeah, I looked at his number. I gotta go. We also have to send. And let me say this before I forget. Condolences to a friend of ours, Jay Ski, who lost his mom recently. And we sent all the prayers out there to you, Jay. Like Jay Ski basically lost his last family member. And with his mom, because his dad had passed away, his brother passed away, and now his mom has passed away. So my condolences go out to the whole family. And
Jay, he lost his dad tragically. I remember we were all working together. His dad slipped on some ice and hit his head. They giggled.
That was his brother. That's how his brother passed away.
I just remember it was tragic. And
he went to sleep
the next morning. It's like, damn. It's like when people fall, hit their head, you got to take that stuff serious.
Yeah.
But tragic loss for Jay Ski. Yeah.
So that was it. I did the jazz festival, and I know I'm getting old because my feet were hurting. I was like, man,
my feet were hurting.
I was like, I think my feet hurt. Right? And I was like, what?
When are you coming here? When are you going to be in Dallas?
The 27th.
Okay, 27th.
So, and I got the nerve to book Spirit. Like, why am I risking this? Why?
Oh, you book Spirit?
Oh,
yeah.
Spirit? Like Spirit.
Yeah.
AKA put them hands on you, Spirit.
Them hands on you, Spirit.
Yeah. Why did I book Spirit? I
And
swear,
you coming to Dallas? You flying into DFW or
Yes.
Love Field? The
Yep.
DFW. Yeah, they're at DFW. Okay.
Shout out to Super. Yeah, a lot of Willenboro talk. Yeah, so Spirit is getting it popping. I want to tell everybody. I was on my soapbox yesterday. I was like, yo, is everybody ready to snap right now? Next year you should host, Mike. I was gonna do 10 minutes. They were daring me. They would Moshe was the host. Remember Moshe?
Oh, nice. Moshe Loren.
Moshe Loren was the host.
Moshe used to be on. She had a couple shows with Egypt, which is now on HGTV, Flipping Houses, Egypt Sherrod. Yeah, Moshe and them. Yes, absolutely.
They were daring me to do 10 minutes. I had 10 minutes. I had 10 minutes ready just in case somebody got bold. And let me get on real quick.
Get on that stage.
Who texting you?
Some of my tender
Claudette saying stop talking about me.
Yeah,
some of your tender people.
Some of my tender people text. No, I'm playing. Ain't nobody. What was I gonna say? You said that was funny. There was something
you were talking about people snapping.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, what is everybody ready? Like, I honestly, dog, I don't want any problems. I really don't.
Problems?
Like, I don't want no problem. Like, this lady at the airport and this dude at the airport, one person could have de-escalated that whole situation. If one person would have just walked away. If just one person, nobody walks away anymore. Nobody walks away.
Stand your ground.
If I mess up your burger, I'm coming back. If my fries are cold, I'm coming back.
It is a burger one we can do next after the airport. Yeah.
And now it's if my flight's delayed, them people who work at the gate may have at some moments top 5 worst jobs you can have is to make an announcement on that microphone that your flight has been delayed and watch how people get. Like they act as if that person delayed the flight.
Right.
Like they act like they delayed it.
Like it's not their fault.
Like he's holding the flight up. Like because he just feels like holding everybody up. Now this is Spirit. God, please don't let my flight get canceled. This is what Spirit does. If Spirit delays your flight more than once, it's canceled. Go home.
Oh, wow.
I promise you. I've been there so many times. The second one, when they push it back again, or they switch you to another gate, it's over. I already know when the second cancellation comes with Spirit. People, Spirit is going to irritate your soul, but you bought it for a reason. Because you knew you got a cheaper price.
And I can get to my destination and save some money at the same time.
Save some money.
Sign me up.
Spirit will literally do the most backward stuff ever. Like you'll have a layover, like from Dallas to Philly, and the layover will be in Chicago or something. Like, why is the layover in Chicago?
Go back there. Okay.
Like, it would be freezing in the wintertime. And I'd be like, yo, we are really in Chicago. We're really going there. But y'all know what y'all paid for. They have lied and said they were going to get Wi-Fi for like 10 years, y'all.
He said 10 years.
They still, on some of their flights, it'll say, yeah, we now have Wi-Fi. No, you don't.
They don't have it?
No.
I haven't flown Spirit in so long. Oh, my God. I mean, when it first came out, I was hopping on it, but I usually do American or Southwest.
So what happened in this clip that you're about to show? I want to know, like, so what exactly?
There was probably a delay. I don't know exactly what happened, but this woman and this man are face to face, and I feel a tinge. Did he sound? This is gonna sound crazy.
Say it.
Did he sound gay?
Yes, I think he did sound gay, Michael.
How do you sound gay? That's like saying somebody sounds black or somebody sounds white.
There's nothing wrong with.
Do you sound Puerto Rican?
The record.
Do you sound Mexican? Do you sound?
But if I had to impersonate a Puerto Rican, I would impersonate myself with an accent.
Let me hear it. Let's hear it.
Look, everything you do bad. That's how my grandmother used to talk. Everything you do bad.
And then when you impersonate someone gay, Mike, what did you sound like when you impersonate?
Lord, you know, I got a snap and everything. I think this
gay Puerto Rican. It sounds like a little gay Puerto Rican.
Yeah, a gay Puerto Rican.
Sound like a gay black man. That's what we're about to see.
That told the joke about Spirit being delayed because someone was late for. Oh yeah, I was delayed in Orlando. for like 4 hours because they didn't have enough flight attendants. So he had to wait for a flight attendant. And when she walked up, you talk about some angry people because she wasn't even rushing. She wasn't even walking fast. She was strolling. Now, to her defense, she probably got called in last minute to come to work.
Right.
But these are the problems.
Mm-hmm.
These are the problems that happen. There are regulations. There are rules. I hate it when people get upset when they say we have mechanical issues. Would you rather them not fix the mechanical issue?
To take a chance? You want them just to take that
You
chance?
just want to take a chance and not change the oil? Like, let's just see what happens.
Oh, we're gonna be late now.
You don't want them maybe to rotate the tires. Maybe.
But in this clip,
In
it
this
sounds
clip,
like a little bit
yeah.
more than just some mechanical.
It goes down. Let's get ready to rumble.
Let's see. I'm gonna be the
Can I
judge
push
and
play from
jury.
here? Oh no, I can't push play from here.
I
All
want to
right,
be
here
the
we go.
judge and jury. Let me see. Who was right? Who was wrong?
Can y'all hear it?
Yeah.
You're in my personal space. Stay out of my personal space. You touching me. Touching me. Don't put your hands on me.
She's something. She's crazy. Yeah, the like tackle. He bopped her in the back of her head. That's not funny.
Back off from me.
Backed up. All right.
That
was a little
Oh yeah,
spotty,
we
but
missed
we
the
got
part of the with him.
Oh,
with
when the man runs up on him.
It suspended an employee who works at
Oh, he got suspended.
Of course, after all of that, of course.
Why would he get suspended and she up in his face? She shouldn't have done that.
No,
she did. She shouldn't have done that.
Stop.
She shouldn't have done that. She shouldn't have done it. There's no way I would have did that. I mean, he would have had to do something for me to do all that at the airport.
Well, one thing is walk away.
Yeah, if it's delayed, it's just delayed. You can't. Why are you jumping on the man or the person working the counter? What can they do?
And my thing is,
are you for real?
She should not.
I'm for real.
She should not have touched him. But
she
my
was
thing
out
was,
of line.
You are working there, and I know what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to de-escalate the situation.
There we go. That's one of my points, but keep going because you're about to probably hit on a couple of my points.
You're gonna have to your job, as bad as it is, because what she did was wrong.
Thank you.
She should have never cocked back and smacked the dude and done all that. Like she should
have never been in his face yelling.
She was emboldened, and then when the guy got in between, now you got the perfect opportunity, woman, to walk away. A guy got in the middle. All you got to do is bounce now.
Mm-hmm.
Now you want to smack him.
Yeah.
So now RuPaul got to jump into action. Now.
He hit him first, though.
She hit him first,
but he was out of line, egging her on.
He was not egging her on. You're not listen. You ain't about to come up to my job.
Let me play this up.
You're not about to come up to my job and irritate me and then be respectful.
Nope. He was chest bumping her initially.
They're out of order.
He's stepping. He said touch. He's stepping to her. He could go the other direction. Could he not have gone the other direction? Was he not the aggressor by keep stepping to her?
He was not the aggressor. She started it.
She's trying to back up. He's still stepping forward. He's trying to get husky.
He's telling her to stop touching him. She keeps touching him.
That's a male that's aggressively stepping towards her as she's backing up. He is the aggressor.
I don't think he's the aggressor. I agree with you that he could have walked away too. I agree that he could have walked away too.
He's the employee. He's supposed to de-escalate. He's not supposed to be the tough one.
He is a human being first. Okay, so if I come over there to your little booth that you in right now and just get in your face and start hollering at you and slap your glasses off your face.
I'm the employee. She didn't do that
because you at work. I'm coming to your job.
Now, if I was the aggressor, I'm wrong. The employee is supposed to de-escalate. The employee is supposed to make things easier, not continue to step, and she's a female, and he's continuously stepping to her. He's putting his chest out.
I want to know. All right.
He's look at she back against the ropes. She up on the ropes right now.
You're in my personal space.
And
Stay
she's
out of my
get away
personal
from me.
space.
Get away from me.
No, but she started it.
She's touching me.
She ain't starting nothing. You're fired.
Well, I don't know.
Well,
I don't know. They must have a real. They must have a real strong union for him not to be fired after that. And I'm getting a little tired of gay guys thinking they can punch a woman.
We don't know that he's gay.
Stop it, Shiny. We do know. Okay,
we don't know that he's gay.
We can say he's allegedly
gay.
Allegedly. But I'm seeing a lot of this stuff where men are gay and think it's okay to put their hands on a woman.
Men that are straight put their hands on a woman.
No, I get it, but I'm seeing it, and I'm not hearing the outrage that everybody would have if that had been
say what you want.
me or Jay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but she slapped him. She swung
honestly,
on him. She pushed him. She hit him. Then when they got between her, she cocked him in his head. Come on, dude.
No, I'm not saying. I'm saying they were all wrong. They must have a strong union for him not to be fired, because I would have been charged with something.
And he didn't necessarily hit her. He just kind of football tackled her.
Then he hit her. Then he did hit her.
Oh yeah, he bopped her in her head. He bopped her in her head.
Like I would have been.
My grandma told me, my grandma, rest her soul, told me, she told me when I was a little girl, she said, you never raise your hand to anybody, man, woman, boy, girl, cat, dog, unless you are ready to fight. Do not do it.
I just don't hear.
If you're at work, I'm sorry, Mike, when you're at work, it's the difference. You're not taking a chance and losing your job over something that he was the one stepping to her.
Jay, I don't
he was supposed to de-escalate. I'm just saying, when you're at work, you're in a place of business, a certain level of professionalism that's needed.
Okay.
And now I can't be stepping to you with my chest up on some aggressive where it should have been de-escalated. Was he need to go take a walk, tap somebody else in. Hey, homie, can you take care of this lady? I got to go take a minute. You got to be able to be in full control, not walking to her, being aggressive. And then, of course, she pushed you back because now you stepping in my space. No, he was the aggressor. Yes, was she wrong for swinging on him when the other dude came in? Yeah, like she tapped him, and then he went over the oh no, you didn't. And then that's when the RuPaul come out, as Mike was saying, and then he started shaking, and then he won a football tackle, and then still her at the end. Come on, dude. He's over the top. He's dead wrong. Absolutely, a business is going to fire you after watching that video. You were the aggressor. You didn't try to resolve this.
But they must have a hell of a union. Yourself. Because they're going to do some investigating. Now the problem is all parties were wrong.
Thank you, Don.
So when all the parties and when she gets the lawyer,
never touched him.
He'll be suspended until she gets the lawyer
and puts
a lawsuit against him. She should have never touched him, point blank.
Jay, so I'm gonna come do that to you at your
wherever I'm at.
I'm gonna bust in the door like Lady Q. And do that to you.
No,
what
I need you to watch this video in its entirety and just be quiet.
The video.
No, I'm
and
from
be
this
quiet.
version.
What?
No, I want you. No, I want you to listen to listen for opportunities where this employee could have de-escalated this.
Quiet.
No, not like that, Shiny. See, now you're gonna take it somewhere. All right, Shiny, can you please just listen to what the guy is trying to say?
I'll be quiet.
Listen to how he could have stepped back. Watch his body language, how he's aggressively approaching her, please.
Don't touch me ever in your life. You touch me first, and then you got in my face. Don't ever invade my face.
Get out of my face!
No, I'm not.
You fucking faggot!
I'm here.
You fucking
I'm here.
I'm here.
You're touching me again. You're touching me again.
Now, Shiny, could he have de-escalated that? Was he wrong for aggressively approaching this female? Shiny.
No, because the first thing he said is, well, one of the first things he said is, or one of the first things that we hear is, you touched me first and you invaded my space. See, she threw a rock and she was expecting that she was gonna be able to treat him however, and then he snapped back, and then she didn't want that smoke. And that's what happened. Now it's all get out of my face, get out of my face. Now, whatever you did from the start, keep that same energy you had when you touched him first. And when he was behind that counter.
Is it over?
When he was behind that counter.
It was over. She
What was
touched him,
over?
whatever he was mad at, she touched me. He said, "You touched me first. It's over." Now you continuously being the bully and the aggressor.
Well, okay, I do think that what I would have did with my petty behind,
I'm gonna leave
whatever she would have
Afro
did to
Queen's
me
comment up. I'm gonna leave her comment.
behind that, when whatever she did touch me first, I would have called my best friends on her 911. I would have had her escorted out. She wouldn't have got on no plane that day. That's what I would have did. I wouldn't have went back and forth with her like that. But I'm not saying that I condone him hitting her, but I definitely understand.
Now the problem is when she gets. The problem is.
Yes, he did to Shumpy because he asked me a question, so I had to answer.
We
know he's a male chauvinist, but yeah, he gave me permission to talk.
I wanted her to listen and really watch. But I wasn't saying it like that. No disrespect at all.
When they put him, when they do the investigation, they're gonna wind up, because I think y'all both right. But honestly, I think y'all both right. But they're gonna then go. Her lawyer is gonna go, do you not have training to deal with situations like this? Were you not trained? And he's gonna say yes. And the lawyer's gonna be like, what class exactly what do they call that class that you took? And they're gonna ask. Then he's gonna start asking questions. Let a bitch come to the bank and put their hands up.
I know that's right, Stacey.
Yo. So when they're gonna go through the training and they're gonna have the book open and the lawyer's gonna point out, and now they're gonna cut this girl's check. So in actuality, she's gonna win for being disrespectful. She's gonna wind up getting a check because they're gonna wind up settling. That's when he's gonna get fired. See, when the company has to pay for your mistake, that's when they gotta let you go.
He's fired, Mike. He's suspended by an investigation. They want to do all that research. There's no way they're going to allow an employee to represent their establishment that's aggressive towards their customers. You know how many people are going to be fearful to fly with Spirit because they allow that? There's
nobody's scared to fly with Spirit.
I'm flying with Spirit.
Ain't nobody afraid.
I'm just saying how the white folk going to operate.
Them white folk ain't afraid to get on Spirit because they saving coins. They okay. They all right. Ain't nobody scared.
There's zero chance that he's keeping his job. Zero.
Well, he can get another job. He'll be all right. I'm pretty sure he'll land on his feet.
He ain't gonna land.
And the more I see that guy, I swear he's so familiar because that's E32. That is the exact gate.
It's like that's E32.
That's E32.
That's where I applied. How you know that's E32?
It says it on the back. It's E32. Right next.
Yeah, E32. Right there.
All the way. If you go if we could enlarge the picture, there's these seats that you can. Everybody wants those seats because there's a charger next to it. So you can charge your phone and everything. I know exactly where that is. No, it goes down. That's why, honestly, y'all, just walk away. It ain't worth it.
He could have backed away as an employee and walked away. You chest bumping him.
You're in my personal space.
Hold up.
Stay out of my personal space.
Pause it real quick. And on further notice, I would like to tell people, if you go record a dispute, can you get it from the beginning, please, so we can see what happened and
I
start?
know, right?
Like you got to feel the tension, like how it's building. Like
right.
I know it's difficult because you did a good job. I like the angles. I like the fact that you moved. You did a very good job to get us inside the mix. But could you start from the beginning? Like when you first heard them raising their voices, bam, put the phone on and start recording. Now, the funny thing is that whoever was recording had no intentions on helping this woman. Whoever was recording was like,
we didn't get to the fight when in the end when he punked up when the other dude came up.
Other dude stepped to him. Oh, listen, man.
She's touching me. She's touching me. I'm telling you, don't put
look at her.
Whatever. She slapped. No, you didn't. Oh no, you didn't, girl.
She needed to catch them head.
Boop. That extra hit. He's fired.
No.
Breaking the walkies.
No, what's up?
He's extra aggressive.
You got the wrong person. Don't fight the woman, bro.
He got the wrong one. She got the wrong one.
Hey,
relax.
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 As we still records.
I fight
whoever.
Take a deep breath.
I fight whoever.
Put your hand.
I fight whoever. Knock your bitch
Just
ass out. Knock me out. Knock your bitch ass. Knock me out.
Neither one of them wanted to fight.
It's
Though.
okay.
Knock me out.
It's okay.
You saw what she did.
It's
At
okay.
the airport.
You haven't lost your mind.
But this is my thing. We don't know what kind of morning, what kind of day that man had, what triggered him to go off like that. And then, okay, that's cool that y'all gonna stop him, and keep him from doing it. But I just felt like, why you going in so hard for this woman that's done outright disrespected this man? I mean, do you know her? Is this, I get him off of her. I ain't mad at that, but why is it going all the way to this for her? She was out of line. She needed to catch them hands. She was out of line. She done called him the N-word. She done, popped him in the head.
Puerto Rican.
I don't give a care what she is. I don't care what she is. She was very disrespectful. She shouldn't have been able to get on the plane. They should have sent her back to her hotel or home too. She should be.
Was it worth it? Like Stacey mentioned, say, was that hit worth him losing his job over?
I guess so for that day, because sometimes it is. Sometimes it's just about the principle of it all. You ain't gonna walk up on me and be disrespectful, and people have limits. Sometimes you get tired of that.
So you think that lady walked right up and just hit him because the fight was delayed?
No,
or
I don't
was it
think
a build
that
up
she
and he played a part in the build up? Because normally that's how I go.
I don't know. I mean, we're talking about the airport. You know what happens at the airport.
Somebody complained and they're catching feelings. And now their response is more of aggressive than de-escalating, as Mike initially said, de-escalating. If I got an issue with you or your company as an employee of a flight, and you take it personal, that's where the problem begins. People are taking everything so personal, and that's why his energy matched her energy, which can be when you're the employee. You can't be the aggressor too.
Yeah, but if you start personally attacking me, so if I got a beef with a company and something is wrong, and I'm talking to the person, I'm talking to the representative, and I'm upset, I let them know. I'm like, okay, I know that you didn't come up with this, but this is irritating, and you guys need to, you need to talk to whoever to come up with some kind of solution. I don't tell the person, well, you stupid, and I don't attack them personally. It ain't their company. They just there trying to get a check.
But should I respond back to you in an aggressive way? Should I be the one to escalate that?
Okay, so if I start calling you
role play, all right, Shawn,
go.
There we go. I'm the employee.
Okay,
we at J Black Airlines.
J Black Airlines.
Well, I guess I ain't the owner, but we're at Mike Shawn Airlines. We're at Mike Shawn Airlines. I'm running the show. I'm at the gate, and here you come upset about something.
And real quick, this is Mike Shawn Airlines. Ladies fly free before 11. Go ahead.
Okay, well.
It's 11:01.
I was in line at 10:30, and because y'all were taking so long, now it's 11:01. I should still be able to get on the flight for free.
Well, what do you expect? We backed up. It's COVID. And
now pause. Now you see how aggressive you just got with me.
But that's what he just did. But
you
that's
the employee. No, but you supposed to be able to maintain yourself. You supposed to be able to.
I'm highlighting that the employee was wrong for matching near. He's trying to defend whatever it is.
But I
and that's
just
what
said,
made it worse.
All I said to you was, I've been in line since 10:30. That is not my fault that you guys are taking too long. And now it's 11:01. I should still be able to fly for free. Why you snapping off on me?
The gay guy,
why you snapping off on me?
Gay guy got in his feelings and responded aggressively to you, and then you matched it even more, and things kept going.
But you don't know that he could have responded to her professionally, and then the next thing she did was start attacking him personally.
I proved my point
because I never attacked you.
Okay,
personally.
Mike Shawn, he's the judge. He's the lawyer.
Look at how you acting. Look at how you acting as the employee. You acting like the woman in the thing. You acting like the woman in the thing. You ain't trying to fix my problem. You just trying to prove your point.
Yep.
Now, see.
I just want to tell that lady that I want to let y'all know that I was there at the airport when it happened, and I want to tell that lady I was gonna help you, but you see the size of my carry-on. Like, there's no way I was gonna be able to. There was
You
by the
wasn't gonna
time I
jump
moved
in.
my
You
carry
wasn't gonna
on.
defend her honor
Yeah, but yeah, come
as a
on, like
potential fellow Puerto Rican
I'm
female.
trying
I
to
don't know
sneak
if she
this
was or
carry
wasn't.
on Spirit Airlines without putting it in that little container, without putting it in there. 'Cause my carry on is way too big. It never fits in that container. So I want to apologize, sweetie. If you'd have caught me on a better day, if I would have packed properly, I think I would have looked you out and maybe lend you a helping hand. But that
She
being
ain't
said,
no helping hand.
Well, that's that. And speaking of employees, well, go ahead.
And I mind my business. So I'm sorry. I don't know you like that. And I'm in enough trouble as it is. I don't need any more problems with this. Like, so
I'm in enough trouble.
like I got to deal with stuff going on. So you're going to handle that. You're going to handle
you did admit though that the employee was the one that escalated, right? He didn't de-escalate. He made it worse. He matched the energy. That's what that was our final.
I think he should have de-escalated it, but I don't know what that day was like. I don't know what started it. Like we don't know the whole.
We don't know the whole story.
We don't know. Now the fact that he said you're in my personal space, but then move forward, and I was like, you just said get out my personal space, and now you're moving forward. It kind of, but at that point, I think he had made up his mind that this was going to be a problem.
Yeah, like Tashawn said, he said real talk, just being real. He's not offending anyone. He's just being real. Let's cut right through it. Let's be real. It does seem like the gay guys get super aggressive when they're questioned. That's just what Tashabi's saying, cutting through it, just being real.
You're not a gay guy, and you just got super aggressive.
No, I was role playing. We was
I think
in
he
the
was
scene.
So you was playing like a gay guy? Now you acting like a gay guy?
Now let's move on to Wendy's. All right. Speaking of employees that's getting aggressive, and
you don't want to answer that question.
No, here we
see. Look, you getting aggressive, and you a straight guy though, right? I'm proving my
Jay
point.
Marie said, "Who's flying Michael Shawn airline?"
It's like soul plane.
Hey, they got Wi-Fi coming soon.
They got Wi-Fi coming soon.
They got beverage services coming soon. We ain't even getting to the Wi-Fi yet.
So I saw on the news, it was a Wendy's employee. I guess a customer complained about the order, and the employee came out and sucker punched the customer.
This is out of control.
We've been seeing this a lot lately. With people with orders not right, from the lady that threw the hot water on the people, and
the guy that shot the lady that had her son shoot the dude over her fries, and then he died.
Yes, there's a lot of fast food
issues.
The most
dangerous place to be now is either a comedian on stage, or work your fast food. Black.
Right, Amir.
Back off.
I didn't know what to do, Amir. Just moving on to Wendy's. Like Shiny.
No pause or nothing. There was no pause. What up, Nyla?
All right.
But now you can't get a burger because it could go down.
You can't complain.
You can't complain about nothing. Just take.
I know you said a way to complain.
I know you said no cheese. I know you said no cheese. I know. Oh Jesus!
Oh my God! What? Who is this over here drinking? Oh.
So that's the employee.
Oh my God.
He's ringing in the guy. They complaining about his order. He about sick of this. Something wrong. Get out of my store. You want to be?
Wait a
Wendy's
minute.
logo on and the hat and the whole nine. Yes. So you can't be complaining.
I wish we could hear it.
You don't want to hear You don't want to hear that punch. That punch looked like it hurt.
Oh my God! What was said?
He complained about the orders. What they said. The guy can't complain about the orders not being right.
He was over there trying to sip his drink. He was
probably trying to get something free.
Hold up. Hey, you know what I forgot? I'm complaining about Wendy's. All I did at McDonald's to get fired was throw a big breakfast at a couple because they wouldn't stop. Like it just got
maybe he got him the N-word.
Oh boy, yeah, that
yeah, that is. Oh my God,
this is what I don't like about people. When people are so comfortable, he not even looking. He's so comfortable. He's so comfortable in talking the shit that he was talking. Whatever he said, he's so comfortable that he doesn't even look up. That's how much he believes that this guy would not dare touch me. So whatever he said, it had to be on some old. I wish you would think of putting your hand. You're not laying a finger on me. And he laid all five. Like he has to get fired for that, no matter what he said.
Well, he got arrested. So
oh my God, they arrested the Wendy's employee.
Yeah,
That's why. That's what I'm saying about the spirit dude. Like normally that leads to you getting arrested.
Yeah. He reached way back on that punch night. Listen,
I
he went
mean,
way
he didn't
back.
pull back. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say about that one because
it's violent.
I don't
The
know.
violence
I mean,
gotta
when I
go,
worked
Mike. Let us
fast
find out.
food, people would complain and stuff, but I don't know. They would always send me to go talk to the people when it was bad. But you got to just know how to communicate.
Yes, you got to know how to talk to people. Be real, no matter what the scenario is.
Like, okay, well, let's take care of this. Let me hear what you got to say, because I understand. You know, I'm like, when I go somewhere, I don't care if it's McDonald's, Dollar Tree, whatever. I'm spending my money, so I want it a certain way. And then if it's not, then I'll go talk to the people. I don't go, y'all stupid and y'all up here. All you got to do is push the pitches. I don't say nothing like that to the people. I'm like, well, can I get it?
When you punch somebody out the screen.
Wait a minute, play it again. Look, he falls on the counter. He hit him so hard, he fall on the counter. Look,
like, dude.
Look, he fall on the counter. Dang. Oh my God.
He hit him with a slavery right hook.
Dog, he hit him.
That was for all the picking of the cotton.
That was for everybody. That was for every person kidnapped and stolen of their names and religion.
It was like respiration.
Look at how he picking up his drink though. Look.
But he was an elderly guy too, though. He was an elderly guy.
He was an elderly guy too.
Yeah, this is an elderly guy that he
punched. Yeah, he punched him for all his ancestors and everything.
He was sick of the job anyway. He probably said, "Yeah, I'm ready to quit anyway. Yeah, I don't even want to be here no more anyway. I'm about sick of all this.
I'm sick of
and I'm just done."
That's why I like Chick-fil-A. They hella nice over there, no ghettoism. Whatever. I don't know what Chick-fil-A's you going to, because I done been to a couple where it's just like ain't no. What do they say? My pleasure.
My pleasure. Thank you. They have to say my pleasure back anytime you say.
They said that's exactly what he said to the guy before he punched him. He said, "My pleasure."
It's one that is located at 30.
What up, Joy?
30 in Cockrell Hill in Dallas. 30 in Cockrell Hill in Dallas. And when I tell you, they do not say my pleasure. They just say here.
There you go. You say thank you. I do it just to make sure they're going to say thank you. Then my pleasure. They have to say it though. It's part of their rules. That's their policy.
Well, they don't say it at 30 in Cockrell Hill.
They're like, welcome to Wendy's. How would you like this right hand? What? I'm just here for a burger. Not getting that out.
Yeah, how did this happen?
I'm about to order food from the hospital. My food better be
right. From the hospital? Why are you ordering? You in the hospital?
Ain't in no hospital.
Maybe she's working.
But they be messing up your food, because I was in the hospital for 30 days and they have you fill out the little menu and they always brought me the wrong stuff. So I just wouldn't eat. I was like, I don't want that. Bink brought me Chipotle though.
So is the moral of this is stop fighting with employees? Like y'all can't, we as consumers, we can't be aggressive with employees who don't think they gonna hit us back. Is that what
my nerves are bad? I ain't got time for all this, man. I just want all I want is the burger. Just give it to me, dog. Just however you want. You know what? How about this, Wendy's? You make me the burger you want to make. Just you tell me which one you want.
What you want?
I didn't want no mayo. I said no mayo, and I want light mustard with extra bacon.
See, made it clear. These are the people that get punched in the face when they say light mustard.
Light mustard,
heavy
no
on
mayo,
the mayo,
and extra bacon. Like you
go home and make it yourself. Go home.
I don't know what that. I want to know what that man said to him and make him pull back and hit him like that so hard that he falls on the counter, and then he has to start rubbing his fist.
The Chick-fil-A in South Jersey, they are so nice. I just go to Chick-fil-A. I'm not even hungry. I just go for the conversation. I just go there because I want to witness friendliness in the world
and cleanliness
and everything. They put one pickle. I don't worry about it. People asking for extra.
But you ask for extra pickles. They ain't give it to you.
You know, Chick-fil-A just puts one pickle smack dab in the middle. That's it. You don't get no extra
chicken sandwich.
Yeah, usually like two. I usually like two pickles.
I've never had two pickles on my chicken sandwich. It's always been one. And you know what? I like it like that. When you go to a restaurant, a fast food restaurant, that needs to be the new law. Tell them to make it the way they want to make it.
Oh, just child support. We gotta get into that child support.
What's up with child support? What's your problem with child support?
It was another clip. All right, you got that one to do. I got that. So it was a clip of a guy, him and his wife. I guess the guy playing his video game, minding his darn business, And then, you know, he talking about his child support or whatever. He making his payments, and the baby mom, I guess his ex, wanted him also buy some sneakers for his kid. And he's like, all right, he'll buy the sneakers. But the wife like, oh, the hell, no, you ain't. You paying that chick her child support. She need to take that money out, her child support money, to buy them extra pairs of sneakers or whatever. So we need to watch this and then get everyone's thought. Because overall, it comes down to the husband has to pick a side. You're paying child support. Now your wife saying, I don't want you spending additional money on sneakers. Your ex need to take it out of that. Now, do you go against your wife to disrupt your happy home? Or do you go ahead and pay and buy the sneakers and cause problems and potentially lose your wife? And now you're back single, probably with the baby mom probably wanted in the first place. But I digress.
Play the clip, Jay. Oh my God.
Let me play the clip. Let me find the clip. I didn't start talking. Oh, he didn't get it on YouTube. Okay, this is this version of. Here we go.
Then like I got to choose between my child and my marriage. And the shit getting old. It's getting really old and frustrating.
Between your child and your marriage, what is you doing? I mean, like, what's going on?
I'm recording, man.
No, I ain't no recording because you ain't dropping that shit. I don't give a damn about no Facebook, no YouTube, or nothing. No. And I don't care nothing about that. Because my thing is right here, you pay $500 a month. You can drop it. I'm going to put your business out there. You pay $500 fucking dollars a month in child support, and ain't nobody but doing no extra. No shoes, no clothes, no toys, no nothing. Fuck all that.
What you talking about, man? My son needs some shoes.
I don't give a damn. No, she can get the shoes out of child support money. She get the shoes out of child support money. That's what you pay child support for. The court ordered child support. You ain't got to do shit else. And she ain't gifting nothing else. She should have never took the fucking child support out if she needed more money.
You shouldn't feel like that, man.
Why shouldn't I feel like that?
That's my fucking child.
I don't fuck that child. Fuck you too. I don't give a damn about that. Shoot.
All right.
Money and child support. You ain't buying no shoes.
Look at her.
Shoes. You buy shoes. You buy them shoes. You buy them shoes. That's it.
You buy them. That's it.
You pay child support. What you pay the child support is for?
I'm saying, feel though. If you need some shoes, I'm gonna get the shoes.
No, you ain't getting no shoes out of here. You ain't. It don't matter. It does not matter. No, you don't need to buy no shoes. She get the shoes out of child support money, $500 a month. That's what y'all agreed on.
I know, but shit, okay. Agreed on the hell. If I feel like getting some shoes, I can get some shoes.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Look at this shit. Look at this shit.
Yeah, pack your shit and go. Yes.
No, she packing his ish.
Oh, well, he can go. Shit, I'd be like, shit.
I think she packing his.
Why?
You got a lot of white shorts. She packing his stuff. I guess the house must be in her name.
Okay, cool.
All right, so she's packing.
Get your ass up out of here. I'm getting your ass up out of here. That's what I'm doing. I'm getting your ass. You want to buy some shoes? You want to buy some shoes? It won't be in here. I'm getting you up out of here.
She is so out of line.
No, ain't no put no. No, you want to get shoes? You want to get shoes?
She is so out of line.
Oh no, we get your ass up out of here.
All right, well that's the gist of it.
She is so out of line. First of all, that he want to buy his child whatever he wants to buy his child. You can't control that. You can't tell nobody what they can and can't do for their child.
Where
is that? Damn, they getting that much in child support?
$500 a month ain't a lot for
she said she should have thought about that before she took you to court. If she wanted to get sneakers,
but this is
if he wants to buy his child some shoes, he can buy his child some shoes. Because I'm telling you like this: if my my ex-husband was in that situation, and the woman say, "Oh, you sent her this, and she needs to take it out of that for them kids, and I'm gonna put you out," he come stay right on over here. He sure can. Nah, because this is about taking care of my kids.
Why? This is where this guy goes wrong. We're never having this conversation. I'm not talking to you. I'm not running something by you that has to do with my kid.
Well, you're in the marriage.
Absolutely. No, you don't. No, you don't. I don't have to run a damn thing by you about my children.
See,
I don't need your permission to do something for my children.
If I were
then you say, fuck my kids?
We're a household. We're joint income.
I don't care.
You spending
I
$150
don't
on these
care.
Jordans.
I
You think
don't
you ain't
care.
gonna tell me about
I
that? You
don't
out
care.
your mind.
I sure am
You out
not.
the damn mind. We already divorced now, Shiny. We done.
And
I'm
that's
already over
good.
you.
Let's
Hold on,
sign
hold
the
on.
papers.
I'm out.
Baby, let's speed this up. We getting an
This is why you
annulment. We
spend
can say
money.
this shit never
And it's gonna be-
happened.
No.
Now.
You are not like that. Once again, we're never having this conversation about my kid. Like we're never having the matter of fact, the conversation, if we did have it, the sneakers would have already been in the house. The box would have already been there. I'm like, yeah, I bought him some sneakers.
That's her husband. She can't go ahead.
I said, I bought him some sneakers. The wife
needs to stay out of that. You don't get into that. Like when I was married to their dad, we got married. I didn't have them, of course, but he had 2 kids. He had 2 boys with another woman. And I remember there a time came, she called me trying to be messy, saying, well, he be giving me extra money on the side. I said, well, that's what he's supposed to do. You got his kids. That ain't got nothing to do with me. That's none of my business.
She got
what y'all do for these kids. That ain't got nothing to do with me.
What she got a problem with is she still thinks he's hitting that. That's what she worried about.
What?
This ain't got nothing to do with sneakers.
No, she's tired of her ex running his life. Probably.
She's not running his life because she said the child needs shoes.
There's some history there. It's something going on there.
No, bitches just be dumb. Bitches be dumb. Because I say the same shit about the dumb bitch that they daddy married, and I have to let it be known. I have to let it be known. These are like I tell him. I don't nothing with her, but no, bitches be dumb on some dumb shit. These are kids. They're kids. They need some, and even when they're grown, they still need stuff. So get over. Don't marry nobody. Don't mess with nobody that got kids. If you don't want to deal with that.
Yeah, there's a whole
him from no toxic baby mama.
Read to Shambi. You saw Shambi?
If he wants to buy, but like he said, if he wants to buy his kids shoes,
she could be saving him from a toxic baby mom that's just using a mess out of him.
He said he wanted to buy his kids some shoes.
Because of the brainwash of the baby mom.
No, ain't no brainwash. Ain't no brainwash.
But yet you take him to court.
You better miss me with this, Jay. You better miss me. You don't know if he put himself on child support.
No,
she said that's the number. No, she said that's the number y'all agreed on.
No, she said if she had
taken him to court, it wouldn't have been no thing about agreeing on a number.
She said that.
The court would have just said we taking 20% or whatever state they're in. They would have just said we taking this. When you go and you can agree, well, I know from my experience, we went because that's what he wanted to do, and we agreed on a number. I let him tell them, okay, this is what I want to pay. All right, cool. I'm good with that. But you know what? When I pick up the phone, the agreement was when I pick up the phone and call you and say, I'm okay with you doing this number through the system. But when I call you and say they need this, then I need you to come through.
Take me out the system. And then when those moments happen, they'd be more open to it.
No, well, I don't have a problem. I don't have a problem.
I just don't understand.
But if your baby dad, if your ex-husband wife said no to something, you're gonna have to live with that.
No, I don't, because she's tried that before. No, I don't.
So he picked a side.
No, I don't. He's gonna always choose me because I'm the one that got his back. That's right. He always chooses me.
That's not realistic.
And actually, it ain't necessarily that he's choosing me. He's choosing his daughters. No, you don't get to tell they daddy. You sure can't tell they daddy. Can't no chick tell they daddy what he can and can't do for them. Or if I call and say I need, even the boy's mom. I mean, I still be on him about that. I don't care that the boys are 28 and 24 now. I tell them the same thing. If she call and say they need something or they call you, you do that. You can't. No.
We got an issue. We need to figure this out. I got a problem with this, and you going to still say no. I'm still sending it over to this other house. There's no way.
But let me just chime in. Let me just chime in real quick.
Yeah, absolutely.
But you're putting me in a situation to choose because of your behavior. Like the woman, if she had an issue and she wanted to talk about maybe they've been over the budget lately, and you wanted to have a conversation about it, but you telling this man what he's not going to do. You're not asking to have a discussion. You're making demands that you are not going to do this for your child. So now we can't even have a talk about it because this ain't about us going over the budget. This ain't about us missing. Maybe there's some bills that we got to take care of. We probably should chill right now on the sneakers simply because of so and so and so and so. You just flat out said you are not buying sneakers for your kid. That sounds crazy to people. And once you initiate that conversation, it ain't going to end well. Because the day you say, F my kids, now we're done. You ain't got to pack my bags. I'm out because now
where she slipped up.
Now I'm tempted.
She ain't slip up.
Yeah, because she said, fuck them kids.
And you.
Maybe he had the kid on her. Maybe he cheated, and like it could be a deeper rooted.
Well, then she should have left. If it's
left.
a problem, if you're upset that he had a kid on you, that's your fault for staying because he trying to take care of his kid. And that's stupid.
Your household and your current marriage is just asinine. No way you think we're in a marriage because you're not going to consider.
Well, first of all, I ain't gonna be in no marriage with somebody that don't understand. That's just like if their dad called me and the tables are reversed, and it's been that way before, where he needed help. You're not gonna tell me I ain't gonna help my kid's father. That's my kid's father.
You think I'm gonna be in a marriage with you and you gonna give another man some money?
I sure will, and I sure have. Yeah, because that's my daughter's father. Ooh. Their father has to be okay too.
You think you're gonna be supplying your ex-husband with bread from our household?
I sure will.
Because he's effed up.
Well, that's a little.
Oh well, I mean, stuff happens. That dad is human. He could be having a hard time. I'm just gonna sit there and be like, oh well, that's on you. No, that's stupid. And you had kids with somebody.
You gonna give another man some money?
But see, you gotta think.
Yeah.
If
hell to the no. Shawn, I want a divorce and we ain't even married. I'm done with you. So your thought process.
That is not. No, I sure will.
I'm gonna still want
money from our household. Mike, process that. Mike, process what she just said.
But because I know me and Stacy, I'm always gonna. If she needs something, I'm always going. If I can provide it,
say that's the negative.
I'm gonna try.
I'm
gonna try and be there for her, no matter who I'm with. Like whoever I'm with in the next relationship,
and they should understand that.
They understand
that.
I'm gonna answer her phone calls when she calls because I need to know what's going on. And if she needs a helping hand, I'm not. If we're married, I'm gonna run it past you. Go like, yo, Stacey hit me up. She going through something. I gotta give. I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna give her some money. I'm gonna at least run it. I'm gonna run it by you.
Shawty's like, you're crazy, Shawty.
I'm not running it by you because this is how I do. And when I meet a guy and I can tell that okay, he trying to take this to the next level, I make some things very clear. I'm like, okay, let me make sure you understand this. These men right here are men that have been in my life and they're not going anywhere. So if that's a problem, then you need to go because I'm not getting rid of them because these are my friends or whatever. Well, then that's fine.
But I don't.
That's fine.
I don't
and
agree.
then I had the conversation about the girl's dad. It's like, listen, we divorced. You know, ain't nobody trying to get back with each other, but we co-parent well. And there are things that we do for each other as parents of these girls, not because we're trying to, do something on the side. So I'm very upfront and I'm very clear about that. So you got a choice right there. You get to choose, okay, either I can deal with this or I can't. And if you can't, that's cool. But for the sake of my children, no, I'm not getting ready to not behave the way I've been behaving. Everything's been going fine since me and him have been divorced and raising these girls together. Do we have some hiccups and we bump heads? Yeah, but when it comes down to us getting whatever is needed for these girls, like I had to call when I went to the hospital. I had to call him.
Needed something too.
That's right. And there has been times like that.
I think as your husband and your spouse and your partner,
there have been times
you choose to do
that has happened. Yes, that's absolutely right. Because anytime
we'll go be with that man. You still got love. You still in love with him.
I know. Anytime, because anytime. No, that's not true.
Wait. Let me just ask you this, Jay. Let me ask you something, Jay. Do you believe Shawnee when she says her and her ex-husband are totally platonic? There's nothing going on.
I don't care if they are.
No, just answer the question.
What I think is in Shawnee's mind, yes. In his mind, he's going to take that opportunity and try to smash at any cost.
but there's not going to be an opportunity. So we know Shawnee's telling the truth. There's nothing going on between her and her ex.
In her mind, no. In his mind, yes.
And
she's
no,
feeding
real,
it by her
okay.
giving him bread. She's feeding
So
it. He's thinking, if I got an opportunity, I'm going to take it. Oh, look, she's giving me money. I told her that I need like $200.
But he not like that.
Jay, but
see, that's the thing. He doesn't. He don't take advantage of it.
It's about what your partner likes.
No, because if he loses his job, if he's in a situation like this happened before, he lost his job. He lost his job. And it was taking a while for him to find a job. Okay, but you know what? My kids were going over there every weekend, and I was not about to watch that dad lose what he had worked for when he made sure we stayed.
Why do you care so much about what he's doing?
Because that's their dad. Because that's their father. Because that is their father. Because that's their father.
No matter what, no matter.
No, I'm not.
No matter what your feelings are, this is where I want to get to the core of it. Shawnee is telling us the truth, right?
Yeah.
We know she's telling us the truth. So this is not about any deceitful acts, anybody being deceitful towards anybody. She's let you know up front that I have a relationship with my ex-husband that may not be what everybody does, but this is what I do. And me and my ex-husband.
Say if I need the extra money, Mike, if I needed it because I just had a flat tire and these tires are $800 a piece, and you just gave that another grown goddamn man some money for my house that we needed. Now we don't have something. I'm in general
discussion, but you're doing.
No, she's saying she's doing it regard. I told you from the rip. This right here, nah, son. I'm doing what I need. Like she's making it very clear. She can care less what I think.
If she is looking out, if she is kind enough in her heart and believes that she would help her ex-husband if he fell on hard times, you don't think she would take care of you too?
Obviously she can't because she just gave him the bread. So now
but if I'm with you, see, that's the thing.
Money with me.
That's the thing. That's the thing that's wrong with small-minded men. If I'm with you, nigga, I'm with you. I'm probably taking care of your ass.
You are
nigga, because I upgrade everybody that's with me. Niggas don't upgrade me, I upgrade them. They get to a next level.
That's the problem. So why are you worrying about another man?
If I'm with you, you good.
But
you good because that's my children's father.
If you want to spend some money on this dude,
I ain't got no kids with you. I don't have no kids with you.
You want to spend money on somebody else?
I ain't got no kids with you.
In the house.
I ain't got no kids with you.
Some more property value on something.
I ain't got no kids with you.
Giving another man no goddamn money with me.
My kids' dad don't call asking for no.
Lady Q, you think? Well, now.
Calling Lady Q.
Now
he won't.
I am. But this is
you're bugging because Mike know damn well. He know if Stacy would have wanted to give some money to Mike, know damn well.
But she didn't have.
We're not talking about just giving somebody some money.
She doesn't have kids with somebody else.
Mike, if she did, you still would not be allowing it.
At this moment, if I get into a relationship with Shawnee, she gave me the decision. She said, "This is how it goes down. Do you want in or do you want out?"
You know you're changing that decision. You know,
but my thing is, you keep saying, "Why do you have feelings?" But you're in this denial where you go like, "Why do you have feelings for him?" Because he is the girl's dad.
She's worrying about him being on his.
And that's something that's never going to change. And the issue,
he's talking about another man.
By any means, she's so worried about her ex. By any means,
no, that is not that I'm so worried about.
Jeopardize what we're building.
That is not.
You're jeopardizing all that.
That is not jeopardizing what we're building. Because number one, it takes a lot for him to even call me and say something is wrong. So if something's wrong, I know something's wrong.
I gave up on a relationship now. That's what I gave
their
up
dad that when I call and say, "Hey, I need you to cash out me $3,000 because I got to do da 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 da." And this is why.
Discuss with your husband. You're just gonna do it.
Dante said it's okay for a man to do the same thing for his ex-wife. Yeah,
I think that's okay because if that's his ex-wife, you don't know what they went through. You don't know what the history is, what kind of medical history might be there. You don't know. It would not be
okay if we was married than me giving Lady Q money. Well, that's my ex. She got my son, so she needed $3,000. Yeah. So we gonna be that's for the next couple months.
No. Let me tell you, that's what you're supposed to do because you the one who decided to leave Lady Q with them kids and come over here and make another house. So you got to take care of two houses. Lady Q should never call me and say, "Girl, I don't have da 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 da." When she call you and say, "Hey Jay, my car broke down. I need another car. You're supposed to go buy her another car because she has your child. you ain't got the child.
Oh God, you work at Wendy's, Dave? Some people need to
God.
open their small minds to their big mouth. You work at Spirit? Goodness gracious.
What's the Shawn B's question? He said, "Go back to his question." What was his
Go back
question?
to my question, Jay. All right.
What was his
Tashawn.
question?
Oh, something about Shawnee and being married or I don't know, some relationship happened to y'all cats.
Wait a minute.
I'm tired. Is this behavior the reason why you're not married, Shawnee? Real talk, no cap.
Why I'm not married?
Yeah.
I'm not. Why I'm not married to my ex-husband? Me and my ex-husband broke up for
And
certain
Jim-
reasons, but I don't necessarily want to get married again.
Yeah,
Well,
baby.
Not
if you're
necessarily.
telling all these dudes, hey, you know, if he needs something, I'm paying for it. If you making that clear from the rip, like that could be a deterrent. That could
Oh
clearly
wow.
be an
Okay, well
issue.
that's fine.
So
That's
you want to
fine, but
choose
you
your
but
overall happiness.
it's
in
not
your
about
personal life.
because see you're taking it the wrong way, and that's why I say what I say about men like that. No, this is about my kids. This is about my kids. This is not about me. This is about my daughters. This is about their development, them seeing their two parents work together through a tough time, through something
Wouldn't they
that's
rather see a
not
happy
normal.
house home together
They
with a
do
male
have
in
a
the house?
and they
I
have
think
a
that would be
happy
more
house with me.
important.
No, they don't really care because just like no, my daughters are taught and they have been taught. When it's over, when a dude don't want to fool with you no more for whatever reason, we like Jay-Z. It's on to the next one. It's on to the next one because another one coming. Like it's a line of them right now. My phone ain't that dry. Okay, so you don't want to be here. You want to move around. But trust me, I got people
moving around. At some point, you want to settle.
But you know what the problem is, Jay?
necessarily, but I'm good. I'm good.
Jay wants to do a competition. I need to be loved more than the ex-husband, and it's all based on that's the wrong term. They have kids together, so this is the relationship that is properly going to take care of the kids.
There's no way my ex-wife could call me for $1,000 and think I'm just going to give it to her because she got my kids, and I'm not going to discuss with my wife, and we have a household
But
discussion.
that's you
and
all's
conversation.
relationship.
She's not even going to have that dialogue.
No, I'm not because we having that dialogue at the beginning. No, we having that dialogue at the beginning before we even get to marriage, before we even agree that we gonna be in a serious relationship. The conversation is had. The conversation is had.
I read Joy's comment.
So Joy, to answer your question.
No, read it. Let's read it out loud so everybody can hear what she said.
Joy says you're in a current relationship marriage. Decisions are to be made together. So you just gonna toss the ex and then what? Expect the current guy to make up for what was just taken out? No, disrespectful. First of all, I got my own money. So I don't need another dude's money to take care of anything that I got going on. I don't do that. And no, that's not the wrong mindset.
Marriage, you a union.
No, as a marriage,
your money is the household money.
No, not at this point. Not at this point, because I'm just like they're gonna have to bring something to the table. I bring a whole lot to the table. So my money is my money, their money is their money, and then we set something up that's our money. Now, what's over there that's our money won't be touched, but you can't tell me what the fuck I'm gonna do with my money, and I done worked for 30 goddamn years.
Well, I would like to thank y'all.
I wish a nigga would.
I would like to thank you two for doing all the work today because I was exhausted. I ain't slept. People,
communication, even Jay Marie flipping on you.
But the problem is, Jay, what you're missing is that I have the conversation with them before they decide to come over here and jump into Shawnee Scott waters. Nigga, if you can't swim, this some deep water. Stay your ass on the shore. I ain't everybody, nigga. This ain't Six Flags. This ain't no roller coaster that you never been on. That's right. That's right. That's right. Everybody can't come over here. Everybody can't come over here.
You flawed that thought process.
Because I told you up front. I told you up front. You knew up front, but you wanted to hop on this ride because you wanted to fucking upgrade and you wanted to come up.
So you hide money, you got
and then you can't handle the shit. So now just stay over there. Stay your broke ass over there. Stay your broke simple ass over there, and move on. Because at the end of the day, don't no nigga come before my kids. I don't give a fuck what your feelings are. Is that if I want to help they daddy, I help they fucking daddy because I want to. If I tell they daddy,
that's
come
a real
move
woman. What she just said.
Don't nobody pay my damn bills over here.
Comments. Let me see. Maybe I'm behind.
All right. So listen, once Shawnee referred to herself as deep waters, I'm done. They put butterflies in my stomach. Listen, once I heard deep
allow me to reintroduce myself because I've been gone for 30 days. But let me help you understand
maybe
who the
I
hell
forgot.
I am.
Maybe I forgot. But Tashambi, to your questions, Tashambi, I think it plays a part, Tashambi.
Okay, guys.
I'm done. Plays a little part.
We're done here. It's been
done
great.
Too. That's why I got
We're done. I'm about to take a shower. I gotta get on out of here. Everybody love me for who I am, know who you want me to be.
I don't think I'm done. I don't think I'm done yet.
Understand there's only one thing in life that's guaranteed.
Hey, what is going on?
Shorty and Jay Black will argue the whole show.
She can't roast me.
Love me
to another man and she married the man. That's cool.
Fight for your happiness.
So does
don't fight on me or on 360.
So he can't even know what's in that account.
Trust and believe.
No, you know what's in my account. That ain't none of your business. That ain't none of your business what's in my account. It's mine.
We will talk to y'all. We will talk to y'all tomorrow. We will talk to y'all tomorrow.
You ain't help me get it.
All right, I gotta go, y'all.
You
Thanks.
gotta end the show, Jay.
I ain't ending nothing. I ain't pushing no button because you ain't telling me what to do. How about
all right.
You don't want to tell me what money you giving somebody.
I'm out of here.
You hit the button. How about that?
Let me $20.
Hit
Let me
the button.
$20.
We gonna hit the button. Hit the button.
Where
the button? Where is the button? You move the button.
Michael, Shawn, and the Takeover Legend, where the truth hurts, but also makes you laugh.
Baby, tap in.